A dopamine detox is a period of time in which we consciously remove both external and internal stimuli that hijack your brain's reward system. During this process, we improve our dopaminergic receptors' sensitivity. These are what detect and respond to dopamine, rewire our neural pathways, the circuits that shape habits and thinking, reduce the activity of our amygdala, the fear and stress response center, strengthen our PFC, our prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for focus, logic, and self-control, reduce cortisol, your main stress hormone, which messes up sleep and your mood, and downregulate our DMN, our default mode network. Basically, the part of your brain that makes you overthink and constantly self-talk. Now, how can we use this information to maximize the outcome of a dopamine detox? There are multiple ways to do a dopamine detox, but they drastically differ in how effective they are. Some only give you short-term focus, others can completely rewire your brain. We will break down the 3 levels of a dopamine detox and explain their duration, their benefits, and how deep they go into changing your neural and psychological structure. All of these benefits assume you have actually cut out all external stimuli, so no scrolling, no YouTube, no background music, and all internal ones too. No fantasizing, no overthinking, no imagining unrealistic scenarios. The first type is the casual detox, which lasts about 2 to 3 days. It won't rewire your brain's architecture, but you'll still get some neat biological perks. Roughly a 10% bump in receptor sensitivity, which will make small wins feel more rewarding, 5% in pathway rewiring and PFC strength. You get quick bursts of willpower, a 5% drop in amygdala activity, you feel a bit less reactive, and about 10% less cortisol, stress stays lower. And 10% less DMN chatter, you catch fewer wandering thoughts. Psychologically, you'll notice a slight confidence boost, a real sense of relief, reduced restlessness, and a spike in curiosity. The second type is the moderate detox, which lasts about 7 days. This one actually starts rewiring your core circuits and strengthening control centers, so you get bigger biological perks. Roughly a 30% jump in receptor sensitivity, which makes natural rewards hit even harder. A 20% increase in pathway rewiring and PFC strength, which makes focus and self-discipline feel more natural. A 25% drop in amygdala activity, basically your emotional hijacks shrink. About 20% less cortisol, which calms your stress response. And around 30% less DMN chatter, you spend far less time lost in thought. Psychologically, you'll experience sustained motivation, tasks feel engaging instead of a grind, real emotional stability, mood swings become manageable, growing self-efficiency, every distraction you resist cements your confidence, and those first 15 to 30 minute flow windows where work feels almost effortless. The third type is the extreme detox, which lasts about 30 days. This one fully rewires your system and builds new control architecture, so you unlock massive biological gains. Roughly a 50% surge in receptor sensitivity, small wins now feel meaningful. 40% in pathway rewiring and PFC strength, your habits shift and self-control becomes second nature. A 40% drop in amygdala activity, you respond calmly instead of reactively. About 35% less cortisol, which means your stress stays even lower, and around 50% less DMN chatter. Overthinking and fantasizing basically disappear. Psychologically, you'll enjoy deep-rooted self-control, unshakable calm, peak creativity on demand, elevated self-worth, and true embodied presence. All of this brings you back to your authentic self. And this authenticity breeds next-level confidence, charisma, and magnetic appeal. Hopefully, This video explains what a dopamine detox actually is. Choose which benefits you want to attain and go from there.